Hi, my name is Rich Gaines with Business Growth by Design. I'm a tax expert, and over the course of my career, I've worked with thousands of business owners just like you, showing them how to unlock the juices from their business to increase their money, increase their time, and increase their choices. I put together this series of action guides so that you too can benefit from the ideas, the strategies, and the lessons to have a wealthier business and a wealthier life. To download the free action guide, simply click on the link below. Business owners are good at what they do. You are good at what you do. You're passionate. But oftentimes, they're not trained in the areas of money, law, tax, and even business. Today I want to share with you 5 dynamic differences to have a wealthier business and a wealthier life. Dynamic difference number 1 is cash flow. Cash flow is the lifeblood of the business. Without cash flow, you don't have a business. Oftentimes, business owners make the mistake that if they're making sales, that's all they need to do. Sales solves all problems. The mistake in that thinking is that they're not converting the sales into cash flow. If someone else is holding on to your money, then you don't have it for what you need in the business. And if you don't have it for what you need in the business, then you can't grow your business. You can't pay the bills, and you may not have a business. Accounts receivable is the term that we give to determine how you're doing in converting the sales into cash flow. If you have a high accounts receivable, that means other people are holding on to your money. The critical point is that you want to put more cash flow into your business. You want to have more cash in your business. Here are some simple tips for you to increase your cash flow. First, you may consider simply getting more money up front before you start the service that you're going to render or the product that you're going to sell. By getting more money up front, you have more cash in your business to do the things that you want to do with the business. Tip number 2 is to provide a discount on money that people already owe you. Now I know that sounds a little counterintuitive. It sounds like, you've done the work, you want the full amount that you should get paid. But if somebody isn't paying you, to give them a small discount so that you get the money today may be more beneficial. Tip number 3 is you may spread out the receipt of cash flow over the course of time that you're providing the product or service. So you get some money up front, and then as you do work, you get more money. You do more work, you get more money. And so now you have an even cash flow that helps for the needs of the business. And last is you may get money up front and again give them a small price reduction for services that you're going to provide in the future. Tax returns is a good idea for this. People that prepare tax returns are going to do this every year. If they tell their client, look, if you give me some extra money, if you give me the money up front and you provide a small discount for that, then you get the money today. Now you still have to do the tax return in the future, but you have the cash in your hand, and when you have the cash in your hand, you can do more things with it, you can be more efficient, and you have more opportunities for what you want to do in the business. Dynamic difference number 2 is what I call the sales saving strategy. Most of the time, business owners, when they receive money, they pay all their bills. That's what we've been taught. Pay all your bills first, and if there's anything left over, if there's that last little morsel, then we can use that for ourselves. We can do that for our savings account or our investment accounts. I want to flip that idea. I want to turn that idea inside out. I want you to think about each time that you make a sale, you put a little bit of money away for yourself first. You put a little money into the savings account, you put a little money into the investment account, then you worry about paying the bills and the things that you have to pay. I know that some of you may be thinking that if I don't pay my bills, I'm not going to have a business. The suppliers won't supply what I need for the business, and it'll be difficult for me then to actually provide my products or services. We just got done talking about cash flow. If you can keep more cash flow in your business and you don't pay the vendors as quickly as possible, if the vendors are willing to wait to get their money, then what you've done is you've taken some of that money and you've actually put it away for yourself. An interesting thing happens when you do things in this order. When you put money away first, then pay all your bills second. And that is that a fire gets lit underneath you because you see that you have to make more money in the business. And so you go out and you do the things that are necessary to generate that revenue that pays those expenses. And while you do this, what happens is you're continuing to put money away into your savings account and into your investment accounts. And as you're putting that money away, as your savings account and your investment account is growing, that gives you confidence. That makes you realize that you can do this. That gives you the positive feeling that you're actually getting somewhere, that your efforts are resulting in building wealth for yourself. Dynamic difference number 3 is the 30-second commercial. I love this one because when you go to networking groups, most of the time what you hear is everybody talking about what they do, what they do, what they do. I'm a real estate agent, I'm a CPA, I'm an attorney, okay, so what, who cares? What the 30-second commercial is about presenting your business in the essence of why you're in business. What was the reason that you went into business in the first place? Why are you in business? What difference did you want to make? What's the purpose that you're serving? And the 30-second commercial is designed to show that. The 30-second commercial is very simple. It's divided into 3 10-second segments. The first 10-second segment is all about that why. It's all about the purpose, the difference that you're making, the reasons you went into business, the solutions that you're providing. When you express that, you've engaged people with you at the very start. You haven't turned them off just because you're telling about what you do. The second segment of the 30-second commercial, the second 10 seconds, is about the experience that you're delivering to your customers and clients. How are you providing those services in a way that other people aren't? How are you creating raving fans, that excitement in your business? And the third 10-second segment of the 30-second commercial is the what you do. Apple Computer is a great example. Apple Computer wanted to provide a different computing experience. That was their why. That's 10 seconds. How they deliver the experience is through the platform of the Mac, the keyboard, and the way that you move around that keyboard is very different than the traditional computer. And the third part of their 30-second commercial is they just happen to sell computers. For me, I want to show people how they can have a legacy that makes them proud, because everyone does leave a legacy. The only question is, will it be one of their own choosing or one that will be chosen for them? We do this in an engaging, experiential way. We provide our clients with a value in how we communicate that idea of legacy for them, how they think about their values, their beliefs, their traditions. We just happen to do estate plans. We happen to sell wills and trusts. We happen to do tax returns. That's a 30-second commercial in short. The fourth dynamic difference is what I call free money. What's better than free? What I'm talking about here is a Roth individual retirement account. That's an investment account. And the benefit of the Roth individual retirement account is that it is tax-free. You never pay tax on it. Money goes in and you never pay tax. What better way to build wealth? For some people who have regular individual retirement accounts, they have to pull money out at some point and then they're going to pay tax on that. One of the things you may consider is doing a conversion of a regular IRA into a Roth IRA. And that Roth IRA can be passed down for generations, and it's all tax-free. The fifth dynamic difference is what I call price increase. Price increase is the easiest and simplest way for you to make money because it doesn't cost you anything. One of the hardest things to do is to get a new client. You have to spend money, you have to market, you have to go out, you take time. When you increase your price, you don't do anything. All you've done is increase your prices. Now some people might say, yes, but if I increase my price, then I've got competition and I've got other people that may want it for less. The world is a big place. All you need to do is to service a certain group of people in the circle in which your company operates. It's not about the competition, it's about you. It's about your value. It's about what you do differently and what you provide to other people. And the more value that you're providing to other people, the more you can increase your prices. The more you increase your prices, the more money you make. The more money you make, the more opportunity that you have. And increasing your price doesn't cost a thing. Part of increasing prices goes to value. How do you value yourself? What is your value? And one of the things I like to talk to people about is I believe in you. I believe in you. How does that make you feel? When you feel and know that you have value, then you increase those prices and you can have a wealthier business. My name is Rich Gaines with Business Growth by Design. For more information, please visit my website at www.businessgrowthbydesign.com. That's www.businessgrowthbydesign.com. And remember, you can get the free action guide simply by clicking on the link below. You can download the free action guide by clicking on the link below. For those of you watching this action guide, I'm making a special offer, and you can get more information on that by going to www.businessgrowthbydesign.com or clicking on the link below. My name is Rich Gaines. Bye for